A fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But here in our little village of Alatevka, you might say that every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask how we stay up there if it's so dangerous. We stay because Alatevka is our home. How do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! 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 Here in our little village of Alatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to sleep, how to eat, even how to wear clothes. We always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. It shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home? The Baba! Tradition! The Baba!
Here they picked a bride for me. I hope she's pretty. Sons, sons, tradition.
The sons, tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks? The daughters, tradition.
The daughters, tradition. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say daily prayers, and who does the right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home? The Baba! Tradition! The Baba! Tradition!
And in the circle of our little village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
Oh, Auburn, I have a perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
Who is?
Ruffle, the shoemaker's daughter.
Oh, but she can barely see. She's almost blood.
Tell the truth, Auburn. Is your son so much to look at? The way he looks and the way she sees, it's a perfect match.
And Reb Nachum, the beggar.
Comes to the poor. Comes to the poor. Your Reb Nachum is 1 kopeck. 1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopeck. I had a bad week. So if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important of all, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question? Certainly, my son. Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar? A blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God, let's keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are the others in our village. They make a much bigger circle. dishonor the constable, priest, and many others. We don't bother them, and they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we always get along perfectly well. Now, there was the time when Abram sold Itzek a horse and told him it was a mule. But it's all over. We live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
Mule. Horse. Mule. Horse. Mule.
Tradition! 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 Tradition!
Traditions. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.